Hello again, everyone. This is Nathaniel Gibson with my MPA540 Week 3 Multimedia Discussion Board about compensation. So taking a look at how compensation can align with the individual and the organizational values, what's really important to note is how balancing employee expectations co-aligns with the fair compensation of those same employees. And if you're to think about, the type of work that is expected from employers for staff members, it's really important to consider by HRM or human resource managers how they're going to fairly and equitably pay it forward to those same employees, because it can definitely affect how they're going back to the personal motivations of workers, looking at work of the theories of Barnard and even Taylor as well. Considering what motivates employees, it's really important to the health of an organization to ensure that you're compensating your employees fairly. But really, what another thing I think is overlooked often in organization is how the values of an institution co-align with the ideas or the values of the workers. And I think some attractable things that program goals should include would be not just attracting new workers, rewarding and retaining them, of course, providing equity, controlling budgets to co-align with the goals of the city and its fiscal responsibility. But also, I think very importantly, is reinforcing a very strong organizational culture and values as part of that mission and goal for the organization. Because if you have a staff who is willing to and motivated to work for an organization who has a strong culture, who has good leaders that encourage those types of values, then that's really going to help not just with engaging employees, but also showing a very healthy organization. And I think this, of course, is very important to, also include ways to engage your employees in creating some of those institutional values as well. So taking a look at my public sector experience with compensation and organizational values, when I was with the City of Murrieta, the executive team created this initiative where the staff from each department would combine and plan for what values they wanted to institute for the organizational values and culture that they wanted to build at the city. And it was an employee-driven initiative that engaged staff members, like I said, in each department, and they all worked together in order to create the mission and values that the organization would co-align its work with going forward. And I think this was really important, not just in the role of compensating employees fairly and creating a strong human resources management team, but also in creating a healthy organization that valued the culture, valued the people, and valued the teamwork and relationships that were being built because of it as well. Thank you so much. That wraps up my presentation this week. I really appreciate all of you taking the time to listen, and I look forward to discussing compensation and other topics as well more with you this week.